We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. Our ceremonial sauce comes courtesy of Roger Dams of Burn Your Tongue, cleverly not so hidden in the Quilted Bear in the Newgate Mall in Ogden, Utah. We raise our flames to Roger. The hallowed shelves of Burn Your Tongue now hold over 700 sauces, making Burn Your Tongue one of the largest sauce purveyors anywhere. If you're a chili head, you must make the pilgrimage. You can also find Roger on Facebook at the link in the description below. And what this is from Flaming Homer's Hot Sauce, it is the Carolina Reaper Strawberry Atomic Balsamic, and we've a 10-ounce bottle here. We've got a little girl and a cat, and it looks like the Reaper behind her. Is it supposed to be like a strawberry shortcake thing? I don't actually know. So we've got balsamic vinegar. Oh wait, we're gonna be able to pull that in. Let's see here. So you got balsamic vinegar, strawberries, Carolina Reaper peppers. Now, I haven't been able to find anything about what this is meant to be. And you can see it's it's kind of a dark pinkish color here. My inclination is to think that it is like a syrup or almost a jam kind of a thing. As I mentioned in the written review available in the description down below, it tastes to me like strawberry preserves. It doesn't have the pectin, it's not as thick, but that is really kind of the flavor I'm getting out of this. But it's not quite that either because of the balsamic. The Reapers show up a little bit, but it's more the blend of strawberry and balsamic. And there's not a lot of particulates in here. So it'd be kind of interesting to me to see how this is actually made. But I couldn't find anything online that indicated it was not supposed to be a hot sauce. So I'm going to go with it as being a hot sauce, just one of the odder ones, I think. Because it is definitely not a jelly or jam. It's nowhere near thick enough for that. I would probably place it as a syrup, but syrups that are fruit-based, syrups tend to be really, really sugar-heavy, and this only has the 3 ingredients on it, which is kursab. And if they would have put the strawberry underneath balsamic, they could have had crabs. But I suppose that maybe isn't what you want to call your your sauce. But anyway, let's just get on into it. So the first hit is the vinegar, followed almost immediately by the strawberries. Like I said, it's definitely much more of a strawberry preserve thing. I did the Jersey Barnfire Strawberry Scorpion, and that is more like an ice cream strawberry topping. This is definitely more towards a jam or a jelly, I would say, in terms of flavor. And then behind that is just a little spark of the heat. It's not particularly pronounced. the reapers in this. Overfilled the spoon a little bit there, but it's really good. I like this quite a lot. Like flavor wise, it's so interesting, the dynamic here. I would never have thought this was going to work as well as it does. I mean, it is excellently flavored. Got the Reaper doesn't really show up, especially in the taste profile. It's really more the strawberry and the balsamic dynamic, and they go together pretty well. I wouldn't have expected that. Why we try to keep an open mind with these things, but because it reminded me of that, I started playing around with. You've seen this before if you watch some of my other content, the hot honey in particular, those videos, where I do a lot of peanut butter and honey English muffins because I have this very, very frequently. So this reminded me more of a jelly than anything else in terms of flavor. I have tried it on other stuff, of course, but what's interesting is that I have used it in this application prior to today, and so I'm splitting it on both bun halves here, because what's interesting is that if you have a strawberry jelly or jam, it's a very forceful, prominent taste. This one kind of gets lost a little bit easily, I think. So I'm going to try to put a little extra on it here. Let it soak into the bread. I like, if I go to restaurants and I get an English muffin, I'll put strawberry, just that on there. So we're going to do one with just the strawberry, and then we'll do one with a little bit of peanut butter here as well. So we'll try to go with a, whoa, don't do that. So we'll go with a, try to get a sort of peanut butter jelly thing here using a hot sauce, using Reapers, which certainly not a thing I expected to ever do on this channel. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter and jelly to begin with, so it wouldn't be the thing I would normally think of. But when it lends itself in that direction, right? And this is, there's more stuff I'm gonna try. I'll probably try it on burgers at some point. It just doesn't sound all that good. I have had it on chicken. I thought it was kind of like if you put strawberry preserves on fried chicken. So, not really a combination I'm a super huge fan of, but it was fun to try. And this is definitely much more of a dessert sauce to me than anything else. It's such an interesting dynamic. The garlic and the strawberry. Sorry, the vinegar, garlic. The vinegar and the strawberry. It's fascinating. I think this is, of course, you guys have already saw this came from Burn Your Tongue. So it's on the shelves of any of Rogers locations, I believe. But I think it might also be a farmer's market only thing. So it could be a little bit seasonal as far as that. You might have to search around for this one a little bit. It's a lot of fun though. Very nice change of pace sauce. Oh, that's good. Wow. I'm still not a huge fan of peanut butter and jelly, but this is really good. You really have to get the ratio right though. I quite like that. That's good. Well, I can't not do this. We're gonna have to try it on some ice cream also. I just got some, as you can see here, just some Private Selection vanilla bean. Alright, I don't know how much of this. Super in an ice cream mood right now. It's winter as I film this. I imagine it'll be winter by the time you guys see this also. Alright. It's out of there. Alright, so just got a little bit of ice cream in there, and let's glop some of this in there. See how it does compared to the strawberry scorpion from, well, actually the dangerberry too, I guess, from Sea Monster, and then the strawberry scorpion from Jersey Barn Fire, which to me is a reigning victor as far as this type of thing on ice cream goes. It's really interesting, that dynamic with the vinegar. It tastes strange and a little bit unexpected, but it's pretty good. Like I said, I couldn't find any information online about what I was supposed to do with this. Any recommendations, so. I figured, you know, why not go where it lends itself? And it's not really sweet enough to be a syrup per se. It definitely has a little bit of a punch from the Reapers. I wouldn't say it's a... I'm going to give this a 1 for heat. There's a lot of subtlety here, and I think this will get lost if you put it in a full-fledged sundae with chocolate and everything else. It doesn't quite have that sort of flavor concentration. It is really good though. It's a fun sauce. I think probably my favorite on ice cream though is still the strawberry scorpion from Jersey Barn Fire. That is just a tremendous sauce. It's almost exactly what I would want in ice cream. Maybe I'll do a head-to-head, not on camera, but maybe I'll do a head-to-head with strawberry shortcake or something like that. That could be kind of fun to see. I'm not a big sweets fan though, and that tends to be a lot of sugar all at once, and I don't necessarily, like, I enjoy it, but I wouldn't want to do it a whole lot, I don't think so. Yeah, this is a really interesting sauce. Because it doesn't seem to have a natural place exactly. It doesn't have the highly concentrated strawberry flavoring or the thickness like you would think of a jelly or something like that. It doesn't have a lot of sweetness like you would expect from a syrup. But it's enough like those things that it really doesn't read to me as a hot sauce particularly. I'm going to go with it as one because I can't find anything to contradict that, but for me it doesn't really read as a hot sauce, so it's kind of an anomaly. It's just kind of by itself. It's a really fascinating concoction. It is delicious. So if you really like strawberry, if that's your thing, this would be fantastic. It is fantastic. If you like strawberry vinaigrettes, salad dressing, this would be the ticket for that. I'm not a big fan of those, so that's why I'm not doing any of those. but obviously anything with strawberries in it, this is going to go pretty well with. So, like I said, I think I enjoyed it more on that strawberry peanut butter English muffin half than I did with the ice cream or by itself. But it's pleasant. It's a really pleasant thing to eat. It's very, very enjoyable. So, yeah, might be worth digging into, especially if you're a strawberry lover. But there it is, the Flaming Homers Carolina Reaper Strawberry Atomic Balsamic.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.